Hi guys, Philip with Trade Genius here, and wanted to do a short introductory video to our FX signal service. In a nutshell, what we're going to do is we're going to provide a high probability sell or buy signal on one of the foreign exchange pairs that is provided by Nadex. Those pairs have different expirations. Uh, They could be daily expirations, 7 a.m., 11 a.m., 3 p.m., uh, 7 p.m., 11 p.m., 3 a.m. Those are the dailies. You can take those at any time. Then the hourlies populate during the day uh, for most pairs, and then off-peak hours, there's only about 4 or 5 pairs that have hourly expirations. But what we're going to do is we're going to take probably a focus on just one expiration per day, and which is going to give us the most consistency. This system takes in thousands of data points across all the pairs and basically crunches the numbers. And so when we're looking at a move in a currency, we're going to get a signal that says that, let's say in the case of the pound dollar GU, that if a strike was here at 2660, let's say it was let's say that was a 7 p.m. expiration, for example. um we're going to say, hey, this, our system's going to say, hey, this has like 98% chance that this is not going to get violated. So then that would produce a sell signal. We're going to sell that strike, and vice versa on the buy side. Okay, so that's how the system, in a nutshell, produces the signal. Uh, so what's the signal going to look like? Well, let's go and take a look at what a Twitter uh, signal would look like, um, and then we'll go and show you how you would open that trade. Okay, so in Twitter, when you sign up for the service, there'll be instructions on how to set up notifications. And you're definitely going to want to set up notifications. And if you have your cell phone in your settings of Twitter, you can also get a text message of the tweet, which looks like this. So it'll be similar to this. And so it says, Trade Genius, BO, sell, giving a sell signal. GPP, USD, so the British dollar cross, at the strike of 0.2692. In reality, it's 1.2692, but for the sake of brevity, we just call out the decimal 0.2692. You're going to get the expiration time, which in this case would be the 2 p.m. contract, and then what price to get it at. So we're going to say 17 or better. What that means is I'm expecting it to fill at 17. Or you can also wait and see if you can get a better premium. Since it's a sell, you're looking for a higher premium, $18, $20, something like that. And we'll base the sell or the premium price based on what we think the expected premium would get to at that particular hour of the signal. Okay, and we have a way of determining an optimal price for that. Okay, so that's what the tweet will look like. It's going to be a sell signal. It's going to be the instrument, in this case the British pound dollar cross, GU, the strike 2692, the expiration contract expires 2 p.m., and at what price to get the contract at. Okay, so we have our order. So now we're going to place the order. So we're going to go into Forex binaries, and we're going to select the GBP USD pair, dollar or pound dollar FX pair. Click on that, and in this case, the signal was for the 2 p.m. expiration, so that's the 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Section. So we'll click on that. Okay, now the strike was 26.92. So we're going to select the 26.92 strike. And since it was a sell, you can actually click on the bid and the ticket will come up already ready to sell. And vice versa, if it was a buy signal, you could click on the offer column and it would be already set to buy. So we're going to do that. We're going to click on the bid there for the 26.92 strike. That brings up our order ticket. It'll be set to sell. And then you're going to set your size. Now your size, this system does really well. I mean, it's going to give a success rate, like I said, like no other signal system that you can subscribe to. It's very high. So you can be a little bit more aggressive on your sizing. Conservatively with Nadex, general rule of thumb is one contract per 1,000 of capital. With this system, you could easily go one contract per 500. You could even go down to one contract per 250. You could even get even more aggressive than that. It's really your risk tolerance. But I think as you start getting these signals, you'll start feeling, you got to find your comfort level on how aggressive you want to trade. So anyway, you're going to set your size based on your risk tolerance and the capital in your account. So let's just say we have a smaller account. So we're going to do a 2-lot trade. And we're going to put in a price of 17. That was the signal that we got, right? It said sell GU 2 p.m. expiration. The strike was 0.2692 at 17 or better. So in this case, we're just going to go with the 17. And once we populate that in the ticket, we'll place the order. Okay, order received. And now our order is down there working. So what will happen is as price gets closer to that 26.92 strike, then that premium will increase and fill. You can see the indicative price on the column above to the right shows price at 26.73.4. They add in that last little pipette, I call it, decimal. We just use the 4 decimals, but so you can see price would need to come up to that 26, closer to that 26.92 strike for that 17 to fill. You can see our offer there at 17. The bid is at 11. So as price increases, that bid should meet 17 and fill. So that's how you process the order, and you let it wait. Now sometimes they won't fill, and that's okay. That's part of the game. Sometimes they'll fill and they may go higher, and that's okay. That's part of the game too. If you're trading multiple contracts, you could start at 17, say half of your, say you trade 6 contracts. You could do 3 at 17, and maybe you want to try to get 3 more at 20. Or you could do 2 at 17, 2 at 20, 2 at 25, or something like that. Again, this is a signal. You may have your charts up and you may see that you think it might be able to get a little higher and get more premium. We're just trying to find the optimal premium to ensure that in all likelihood you're going to get filled and get the trade off. Okay, so that's it in a nutshell. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us at Trade Genius. But until then, we look forward to getting these signals out to you and building your accounts up. Take care. Bye-bye.